Obviously, sort of, the future of work over the next, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12 months is going to change, like it has in the last so many months. What role, and you've touched upon it in your earlier sentences as well. What bigger role do you think can ProHands play in sort of making the leaders manage that change effectively, and the organizations to be able to deal with that change, that shift that's continuing to come in?
Absolutely. See, Harjeev, the call center industry, when we started the ITS industry started with the call center industry, the back office operations has evolved, right? The tools that you want to leverage have to mirror the same ability to be able to understand the real time insights that are available in a back office operations like the call center. So if in a call center earlier at the Avaya CMS, you were able to get everything because there were real time calls, so many calls in queue, so many associates or employees available. This is the skill set, so skill based routing, etc., etc. If you're familiar with the call center, the same model has to be translated to a back office as well, where you have the ability to dabble with a tool which can give you a real time insight around the work pattern, the engagement view. So, contrast this to a lack of visibility today. So, if somebody you have, Cognizant BPO has 70,000 plus associates spread across the globe, right? How do you track? How do you understand the engagement? How do you track the work that is being performed, right? So, in absence of digital tools like ProHands, you would rely on Excel trackers. And, that is post facto. There is no real
Yeah.
time, right? I will complete my work and then fill in so many transactions in a day, etc., right? This is where, especially in the pandemic area, how do you manage that, right? Because a manager could walk on the floor and be able to supervise, right? That limits your ability to deliver services, right? Again, the system of record is the key here. How do you control the work that is there, the SLAs, the capacity that you have to be able to deliver, right? Shrinkage was a big word in the call center side. How do you understand and reduce shrinkage in the lean model? Shrinkage you should be zero. You want to try and achieve that, right? How do you get that? So ProHands has played an important role, and to enable the real time availability of metrics, the real time views. I don't know if you have the capability to flash it, but I'm a big proponent of being able to translate the call center metrics and management
Yeah.
supervision, and that's automatic, right? I should know as an associate how my contribution is impacting overall team and hence the overall process. The ability to know that contribution, that's where the self realization comes, and then the supervisor dovetails with the operational analytics of the team, the skill set that's available. So the transparency of the work pattern to optimize, balance the skills availability and the capacity and the workload, right? So you see people also view this that, hey, I am working harder, longer hours, but contrast it with the overall day. I may log in at 9 a.m., I may log out at 9 p.m., but during the day, what's been my engagement, what's my contribution, and the productivity at the end of the day, because that's what matters to our clients, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, so that's, it has simplified, and the best part is there is no negotiation. It's a system of record that is available to us, that we are able to leverage this, for a future fit workforce, as I call it, right? And adaptive, data inspired, resilient, and the discussions are at a different level. It's no longer who's logged in, who's logged out. It's the power of analytics with a software that gives me the confidence to be able to manage my remote workforce, just I would as I would do in the ODC environment or the office environment.